Hello, Twitch. Happy Saturday. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you've had a great week and are having a great weekend so far. As always, if you have any questions or comments, drop them in the chat, and I will hopefully see those and get to that. Today, I wanted to talk about a quote that kind of caught my mind and really condensed an idea that I've been thinking about for a while now. And the quote is by the one and only Salvador Dali. And he said, "A true artist is not one who is inspired, but one who inspires others." And I thought this was great. And just kind of thinking about it today, preparing especially for this live stream, it gets into an idea that I've heard or read about a few times, but hasn't been talked about or written about maybe as much as it seems like it warrants, maybe. And that's the point that that how do we live? How do we make our life an art form? Right? Because if we're inspiring others, we could be an artist, right? In like the visual sense, we could be a painter like Salvador Dali. We could be a musician. Could be a dancer. Could be an actor. But I think if you kind of like zoom out of that and just say, can you inspire someone else? Let your life kind of be art, then it opens up the possibility for a whole other group of people. It includes everyone, I guess, so to speak. It could be a doctor. A doctor inspires you with their compassion, for their patient. It could be I was watching football. I'm a big football fan. You could get inspired by an athlete. It opens up the doors, I guess, is long story long what I'm trying to say. It opens up the doors for what an artist is and how to be one. And so if we look at this as how do you live your life as an art form? You can do it kind of like by the things that I just said. Maybe you're really compassionate. Maybe you're really knowledgeable about something. Maybe you're an idea person. Maybe you just have like good ideas, maybe you're a good communicator. You know how to communicate with all sorts of different people really well. I've definitely been inspired by people who can communicate with this person over here, this person here, this person here, this person here, on down the line, and treat them all and communicate with them all the exact same. I think that's an amazing thing. And so it doesn't really matter what your particular gift may be, but what does matter is that you allow it to come out and you don't try to contort it too much. Just let it come out. Just be as much of yourself as you can be. It's funny, I went to hear a former roommate and friend play, and I hadn't spoken with this guy for probably over a decade. But I went to go hear him play, and I was just like, man, he sounds amazing. He sounds just like how he sounded when we lived together, except he's more him. And I know that that's kind of like funny, but it's like, just be as you can be. And I think that is what people get inspired by when they see someone who is truly authentic. right? We see these people who are 100% authentic, and we think to ourselves, wow, I wish I could be as free as they are. They're so open. They don't care about what other people think, all these things that kind of like roll through our brain when we see someone being authentically themselves, right? Because you just love to see it. And that's what we get inspired by, is someone being them authentic self, someone being their authentic self. So I think that's kind of like the reason why I like this quote. Getting it all back to that is just like, how can you be the most you as possible? And being the most you as possible it's a double-edged sword, honestly, because some people will react positively to that, and some people will react negatively to that, and that's okay. It's like, do you want everyone to have a mild opinion about you and just be like, that person is okay? Have everyone feel that way? Or would you rather some people be like, I absolutely love this person, and another person being like, you know what, I don't like them, they're not for me. I think it's okay to have people like you and dislike you. Sorry, I kind of went off on a little tangent there, but I hope that makes sense. Yeah, a true artist is not one who is inspired, but one who inspires others. I think that's a really cool quote. And it's by Salvador Dali too. I really like that guy's artwork. He's such a I don't want to say character, because that almost implies a sense of falseness, but he's such an individual. He's such an authentic version of himself. All right. As always, I'm here every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. There's some links in the show more of the YouTube, so check those out, and tune in next week. Thank you for tuning in today. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Be your authentic self as much as you can today and for the week ahead. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.